the terrorists killing people in northeastern part of Nigeria are not from Congo, they are not from Malawi, they are not from Namibia, they are not from Egypt. They are northerners and they are Muslims. The bandits in the northwestern part of Nigeria, they are not from Senegal, they are not from Mali, they are not from Morocco, they are not from Guinea or Guinea-Bissau. They are Fulanis from the northwestern part of Nigeria. So it is for us to solve the problem. It is not for anybody to solve the problem. They are not speaking Chinese, they are speaking Fulani language. They are not speaking Spanish, they are speaking Hausa language. They are not speaking Mandarin, they are speaking Kanuri languages. When will the North sit down and address the whole of these bandits and terrorists are not more than 5,000 people?
The day that I converted to Christianity, this is the sign. What? We ex-Muslim, we are the sign of genocide in northern part of Nigeria. Right now that I'm telling you, I have, yes, this is from my family. This is from my family. My uncle, he's the one who did this for me. They break my leg. Physically. They took me out and throw me out. It's like I'm dead. This is the reason why I'm not afraid, whether it kill me, whether whatever, I must preach the gospel. Right. This is the reason, even the name of my ministry say, the gospel of Christ must be preached. That's right. That's right. So, our people in northern part of Nigeria facing a lot of persecution. I have more than 100 people right now that I'm telling you, who are ex-Muslim. They are with me. They are living together with me. Wow. They are facing a lot of persecution. People are, their relative and their family, they push them out of their family. They don't have anything. Even where to stay is a problem for them. And they are looking for them to kill. Yes. And if they find them anywhere, they will kill them. Right now that I'm telling you, I'm now 17 years without going to my own village. My own village, now 17 years.
You know, I keep telling people, when some men of God say there's no, whether genocide or no genocide, when some men of God say such things does not exist in Nigeria. And some people also say, you know, some of them have never been to the north.
Yeah.
And those of them that have been to the north only came to the north when everything is fine in the capital city.
Yeah.
They carry security follow, escorted them, put them in a hotel, give them food they get, and they learn, oh, not as good. They don't know anything. And I saw a preacher telling them, if you say there is really no persecution in Europe, come and preach in Europe.
Yeah.
Come and preach in Kenya. I'm waiting for you to come. Yeah. Let's go into the village and do crusade. Let's see whether you understand what's going on here. I know some of us who grew in the north, who have been through, I told my own story of how, you know, they burnt our house, burnt our church, chased after me to kill and all that. I've been through it and I know what, you know, what it is like to grow up in the north. I know what it is like to be confronted with persecution. I know what it is like for your life to be on the line. So for somebody to say there's no such thing in Nigeria, it must be dreaming.
Yes.
If the government is saying there's no such thing in Nigeria, why do we have IDP camp? No natural disaster, no earthquake, no earth tremor, but we have IDP camps. So why do we have IDP camps? Now we will go into this genocide and all that, but let's begin with the history of Islam.
Complete Islam is genocide.
Wow.
Completely Islam. Islam started with, during the time of Prophet Muhammad, Islam, they make 82 war jihadis during the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He attended 28 war with jihad. But 54 is during his time. But from the beginning of Islam, he used to go attend. But later, he will no longer go in there. Because he has a lot of followers.
Yes.
So, if people are saying Islam, the beginning of Islam is war. This is the reason. Islam must be continued doing the jihadis and raising different groups of jihadis. Like Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Ansaruddin, Houthi, Hamas, different. More than 300 groups of jihadis. Right now that I'm telling you, it is more than 300 groups of jihadis in the world, the whole world, 7 continents of the world. Even in Nigeria, the time that Osman bin Fodio came to Nigeria, he started jihad. 1804 to 1808, 4 years, good 4 years. Yeah. Taking people different places in northern part of Nigeria. True. They took the power from our local Hausa people. True. To Fulani people. True. To change our identity and our leader Hausa. Now they're Fulani. They are the one who rule this country. Even the governors, all the emirates in northern Nigeria, even the leader of Islam, which is the Caliphate of Sokoto, was Fulani. You can never ever see in Hausa a king. Everyone in northern part of them. They are the one who did anything. Even when you go to the chamber, National Assembly, you can see that all of them are Fulani. True. The secret of Quran to stay there in Arabic. But if they mistakenly translate Quran in other languages, it's another issue. But in Hausa, you can't come to say we are going to read chapter women.
Yeah, chapter women.
Chapter women.
Chapter in the side. Yeah, chapter women.
And the chapter cow.
Chapter of cow.
So all these things, they will not interpret it in Hausa or in Fulani language. This is the reason why our people post themselves to go in Arabia. Instead of them to learn Arab, they will learn radicalism of Islamic teaching.
Consequently, the national chairman of Meyetiala was paid to bring in foreign mercenaries. Within a month, about 6,000 Fulani fighters were brought in from Mali, from Senegal, from Niger Republic, Chad, Libya, and other countries. On arrival, they were assembled in Kaduna under the sponsorship of Nasir El-Rufai and were addressed by many northern leaders, including the Sultan of Sokoto, General Muhammadu Sahad Abubakar. Specifically, Buhari in his address told the fighters that the British handed Nigeria over to the Fulanis at independence and that Nigeria belongs to Fulanis. They must therefore reclaim, their mission is to reclaim what belongs to them. He added that at the event that Jonathan Goodluck won the election, the Fulani machinery must fight until they regain control of the country. He assured them that the Nigerian army was behind them. The mercenaries received training from the commandant of the Nigerian Defense Academy and were sent to 6 camps in Ekiti State, Benue State, Katsina State, Kaduna State, Zamfara State, and Borno State. In the camps, brand new pickup trucks, generators, etc., were provided for them.
Okay, good afternoon, my fellow Nigerians. It is a very embarrassing issue. One stupid terrorist say is going to even kidnap president and governors, Nigerian governors. Who are you? A nuisance who cannot even speak a state. Imagine the person is he say they carry Shichit, Niger State. He cannot even pronounce a state, a town who have not been to anywhere unless activities of this is of a criminality says going to kidnap it. How will you even kidnap the governor? You say you're going to kidnap governor or president. You are very stupid. Come and kidnap. My name is Garus Gololo, retired military officer. You are very stupid. Jokes about my wajami. Good joke. A criminal thief. You make shame of the Fulanis. You make us to be shame. We are shame of you. It isn't you to born is better than your mother even go for Moskari. We will not say yes, you are Mokari. You should try, President. I respect our security because it's the professional way I come up. Pick this boy dead or alive, so that you will present him to Nigeria and let Nigeria know that we have a security. Even the time I'm in service, I will call him where he is and I engage him on back to let me die. Then I know say yes, I fight for the country. There's no way one injured will just get to say he's going to kidnap the president, then people will just fight. Try to kill this boy and take him alive. In fact, don't even bring him. Destroy him. He's a stupid loser. You say he's going to even kidnap a governor. You kidnap a president. This is embarrassment to our security. Chief of Army Staff, I know you. I know you can do it. Chief of Air Staff. Chief of Naval Staff. Inspector General of Police. Do something. Let us get this person arrested at DSS police. I know you can do that. He's an idiot. To disgrace us to the world, put it in YouTube, say, you please tell me where you are, the position where you are. We will come there. Stupid goat. You will crown president. You are useless, idiot.
And we believe that Goodluck Jonathan are the sponsor of Boko Haram. But at the end of the day, we believe I hate Jonathan more than anything in this world. At that time, before I found the truth were disclosed to me. But at the end, what has happened? Jonathan government is approving billions of naira every year. Billions of naira to fight against Boko Haram in Borno and Yobe State. Those northern leaders and those Izala people and some of the Islamic scholars were shared this morning that Jonathan government has approved it to go and buy any kind of weapon that we need, that armed forces need to fight against Boko Haram. They divided between them, the northern politicians, and between those Izala scholars. Just last year, EFCC has disclosed this. And they go behind the door and ask to withdraw the allegation. And they know they did it. So who is Boko Haram? Who is terrorist? Our Islamic scholars of the north part of this country are the terrorists. They sponsor, they share this money between themselves. In this country, you will never find a pastor. Let's talk about the north. You will never find a pastor who is driving or riding a car which the price are more than 30 million naira. But the Islamic scholars, if you see Izala leader pass, you will say it is president of some small country. Over 400 million naira car, jeep, with convoys, with securities, with sirens. An Islamic scholar with sirens. You are always dragging the hearts of your followers, putting them in this terrorism situation. Then you will come back and say, no, we're out of that, we do not care, we didn't tell them to go and kill. It's like you told them to go and kill. Because you put it in their hearts, when they carry weapon, you will run and say you are with the federal government for fighting terrorism. Why did you distribute it? This depends money among yourselves. This is the truth. Everybody shall know this. This is the truth. Now Trump say he will invade Nigeria. No, they start going to the mosque, say we will start reading Al-Qunut, we will ask God to destroy United States or to destroy Trump leadership. You do not have this good heart to ask God to do what you want for you. You do not have this, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Holy Quran, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي أَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي Whenever my servant ask you about me, tell them that I am very close to them. Let them ask me whatever they want, but they have to believe in me and follow my instructions. You are putting people into a wrong way to earn money, to benefit it from those people, put their life in a risk. And you say you are going to ask God to destroy your enemy. You thought wrongly. You do not know God at all. You are betraying yourself. So, the root of terrorism is just our Islamic scholars. They are the root of terrorism. Nobody knows how to carry weapon. Before, after they claim the Sharia law. Nobody knows that in the north. At the end, it's not Sharia law they want. It's to put pressure to federal government to work with them hand to hand and benefit from what government are benefiting, to earn more, to build luxury house. Go and see how they built a luxury houses. This is the truth. Nobody can shut my mouth off until I disclose everything to the world.
You will be the most delusional person in the world if you claim that the Christians are not being attacked, they are not being unalived with all the evidences out there. And you will be a hypocrite, you will be evil if you only claim that it is only the Christians that have been attacked while pretending that they are accepting the Muslims, because that narrative actually makes you feel good, right? Nigeria is divided as a nation. Yes, we live together. But you only need to play two cards to divide Nigeria. If you don't use tribe, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, just use religion. And our politicians will always use that against us every election time. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, or they use Muslim-Christian ticket, Christian-Muslim ticket, just to make sure that some certain set of people follow their agenda. This emotional manipulation stops us from thinking rational. So we don't pay attention to competence. Competence is never an option in choosing our leader in Nigeria. Rather, we use emotion. We refuse to see ourselves as a Nigerian and believe that an attack to one is an attack to all because we have been divided already. Anyways, we Muslims are used to taking the fall every time. We are all need to be blamed because for every attack, for every terrorist group in the whole world, name it Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Boko Haram, even the banditry, kidnapping, Muslims are always behind it. Muslims are always the orchestrator behind it. Any attack in the whole world, even if genocide is being committed against Muslims, will still be the one at fault because we are Muslims. This narrative has been painted a very long time ago and is working every time simply because it's making some certain set of people feel good because Islam doesn't deserve to be on the surface of this earth. Even after these so-called radical Muslims or Muslim terrorists are being captured in the end, they end up not knowing the basis of the religion or not even being a Muslim in the end. Even when it is being publicly stated that the aid that is coming from a particular country is used to fund terrorists all over the world. But we refuse to see the truth simply because we have been overclouded, we have been overshadowed by our own emotion for making the right judgments. We have been affected by victim mentality, so that we'll always push blame on certain sets of people instead for us to hold our leaders that promise to protect us accountable. But we like to attach everything that happened, every attack, to a certain set of people just because we want to feel good. Just so you know, if religion tactics is not working on Nigeria, they will use tribe against us. Hausa is killing the Igbo, Hausa is killing the Yoruba, and that will always work every time on the Nigerians. I have noticed that for every time Nigeria is experiencing change of policy, change in growth and development, there will always be an horrific event that will happen that will drag our attention and take us back to square one. We are not even among the developing country, not to talk of developed country, simply because some certain of people are causing unrest in Nigeria. We have been put on the world map as an insecure country country so that the people that can invest to the development of a country will never wish to come to us. I hope one day we'll start thinking with our brain and not with our emotion and see outside the box. But until then, divided we stand, the sluggish our development is going to be in this country.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journey. Honestly, I don't want to speak much on this video. However, I would want to urge Northerners to start speaking up against their leaders. Their political leaders, their religious leaders, their traditional leaders. They have to start speaking out against these people so that these people will be called out and know what they are supposed to be doing, because there is no way you can't hold them culpable over the issue that is happening. They are culpable in all of this whole problem the North is experiencing and Nigeria is experiencing, because they failed in all their responsibility. Instead of encouraging their people to embrace Western education and to follow the right precept and ensure that there is peace in the northern part of the country, they instead encourage them to learn how to become extremists. They teach them religion and make them religious radicals and extremists, and this in turn is hurting the whole country now. It is high time these people begin to preach what they're supposed to preach to their people. It is high time they begin to tell them to go back to school. It is high time they begin to tell them to do what is right. It is high time they start telling their people that enough of this whole ideology. This extremist ideology or this extremism thing is not going to lead them anywhere. Rather, it's going to destroy the North and by extension affect the country. Nigeria is on the verge of implosion, not because of any other region, but because of the North. And if the North are not careful with what is going on, this whole insecurity thing that is springing from their religion and metamorphosing into becoming a national disaster, the country might be on its way to division. And of course, nobody, especially the Northerners, they don't want Nigeria to divide. And if they don't want Nigeria to divide, it's high time they start telling their people the truth, because I don't think Southerners are going to wash, or other region in Nigeria are going to wash while being unalived by these people who were breeded from the North. This is my opinion on this. Kindly drop what you think about this in the comment section. And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.